Hello, all my friends, and welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. I'm Kim, and this is my podcast about the knitting and the crafting that I've done this past week. This podcast comes from my home outside of Lima, Ohio, and I live here with my darling husband Randy, my father-in-law Ronald, his cat Tommy, and my dear puppy Ginger Snap. And this is where all the magic happens. I don't know why I'm doing it this way today, but I am. I'm feeling a little bit off kilter. And I'm looking at my hair. I just come in from walking the dog, and when I came in, I went, so, yeah, anything I did in my hair this morning is gone. Anyways, today's January 11th, 2022, and this is episode number 264. You know, I didn't even look. I know I went past my anniversary date, and I don't even know how many years I've been doing this podcast. I really need to look it up sometime. Um, because I know I'm past my anniversary date. But, anyways, you can find me online on YouTube, Blogger, Facebook, and WordPress as Naturally Kim's Knitting. You can find me on Ravelry as NapiersKnits, and then our podcast group is Naturally Kim's Knitting Podcast Group. And then Instagram, you can find me as knittin_Kim. We haven't had any new people join for a little while. I need to publicize our knit-alongs on Ravelry, and then we get some more people, I know. I'm affiliated with Knit Picks and Michael, so I'm going to take just a minute here to tell you what they've got going on right now. Knit Picks is having 20% off of all their nickel needles. You know, those are the shiny ones. I can't use those, but I know there's many of you out there that those are your favorites. So they have 20% off right now. And then they still have their bare yarn that's up to 15% off when you buy them in bulk. Then Michael's is having a sale, and I'm not giving prices here because it's depending on the size or the variety of the things that you get. So they're having their Corone cakes on sale, their Ogo tangle-free yarns on sale, and their Lion brand multi-packs are on sale. So if you're interested in any of those things, Knit Picks, Michaels. Yay! This is a very pale tea. This is my second cup. Usually my tea bags last 2 cups. That one's not. Anyways, if you decide that you want to buy any of those things, if you could hop over to ksnapier475.blogspot.com, and then you may have to copy and paste. I tried to click on them today and they don't click. You have to copy and paste the link for either Michael's or Knit Picks and then shop. It would help me out a little bit. I get a couple pennies. It helps me with the gift cards for the knit-alongs. You're saying knit-alongs? You have knit-alongs? Yes, I do. Sorry, my camera is aimed weird. I have 2 going on right now. We have one that will end the end of January, and it started in December, but you can always jump in. And I have one that just started in January, and it goes through February. Now, the one that's going on right now that ends this month, it's for finished objects. Now that I always have a finished object one going on. I just extended it to 2 months because it makes it easier as far as my book work and keeping the prizes straight and everything. Um, all prizes, in case you missed it last week, are $10 amounts now. Um, Last knit along for knitting for others, that was my last $15 one. So from now on, they are all $10. But all you have to do for the finished object, craft along. I say knit along, I mean craft along. Any craft works. You finished an object, take a picture of it. Hop on over to Ravelry, finished object for December, January. Put your picture in there. If you have a name for your picture, go ahead and put that in there, and you are automatically entered into the drawing. And I'll tell you what the prizes are in a moment. Then for the one that started in January and is going through February. That is towels and washcloths. So if you craft yourself a towel or a washcloth, same thing. Take a little picture, put it into the right thread. If there's a pattern name, put it under there, and you will be automatically entered for that drawing. If you finish one of those, you might as well paste it in the finished object thread too. Now, prizes for those. Oh, and I should tell you, I close those threads, like for the finished object one that goes through January, I close those threads March 1st when I remember. Some of you could have gotten away with something on the knitting for others because I didn't get in there till like, I think it was January 3rd. Shame on me. I tried to get in there right away. I wasn't feeling real up to snuff, if I remember, on January 1st. It had nothing to do with New Year's Eve. It had to do with, I think, getting my COVID booster shot. So, anyways, um, so anyways, for like the craft along, for any craft alongs, I close them the first of the next month, and I do my drawings with using random number generator. And each person can only win one prize, and the prizes are $10 gift card for Knit Picks or Michaels, or one giftable pattern up to $10. Um, I have had a few people in the past who tried to get two, and I can't do that. It has to be one giftable pattern for up to $10 value. Now, it's first come, first choose, first choice. So let's say somebody comes in there and they're the first one and they say, I want Knit Picks. Well, they get the Knit Picks card. It's off the table. So then that leaves a pattern, and that leaves Michael's. So but let's say those go too. Well, then I start over again. Okay, so don't worry. Um, but yeah, that's the way I do it. So that's the way I'm doing it, I should say. So yeah, and it's the same for both of them, except the towels and washcloths end February 28th. I hope I put February 28th. I hope I didn't put February 30th. I could have. Or I might have put the end of the month. I'm just looking real fast. I think I just said I'd close it the first of the month. Okay. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing now. I don't have any special yarn that I'm giving away this month. I know what I will do. These are from previous advent calendars, not from Fiona's. I've got plans for Fiona's. Oh, I found an advent sock. That means I made plenty last year. Plenty. I knew I made plenty though. Oh, not that one. That one's all untangled, all unwrapped. I have got 3, 4. So whoever, if you're a winner, you can also choose. I'm going to say you can have a choice of any two mini skeins. So I've got a beautiful, it's not sparkly, it's just kind of blue and white. It looks turquoise on there. My color is kind of blown. Then I got a softer, sparkly blue and white. I've got purple and orange and white. I've got gold and yellow. These came from 2 different advent calendars. Pink, a light pink, not sparkly. A darker pink. A green, a forest green with different shades in it. Oops. I'm not sure what I'd call this one. It does have pinks in it. I am not sure. I may have to number my pinks. And then this is a bright yellow. So if you choose the mini skeins, what I'll do is next week I will put numbers on these. And you can choose two mini skeins. Okay? And that will be included. That is for the finished object. I don't have anything special for the towels yet. I may, but I don't yet. Keep watching. And for the mini skeins, yeah, after that will be included with the rollover of once the sets of prizes go, they'll come back up. I'm hoping I'm making that clear. Okay, let me see. Those are the craft-alongs. Oh, and looking ahead. For March and April, we're going to do baby and toddler things. I love doing baby and toddler things. Actually, when I'm doing my Advent socks, that's what I feel like I'm doing is baby socks. They actually could be. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm kind of here and there. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and I know this isn't chatty time. I'll talk about it more in chatty time. Okay, so those go for later. What's on my needles? Well, I've got an Advent sock that I've just started. Just started this yesterday. Got the toe done. It is so pretty. My granddaughter's going to love this one. I'm going to put something for both of them in each sock. So I'll be making 25 socks. And then maybe another 25 socks for somebody else. We will see. So yeah, I've got that. Soup kitchen sock. I have worked on this quite a bit last week. I was shocked. I didn't think I picked it up much last week. But I put a progress marker down here where I was last week. I am clear up, getting close to the heel. Not quite there, but getting close to the heel. I still think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm thinking 2 more stripes. 2 more of the big stripes. And then I'll do the heel. And I have plenty of yarn. So that won't be an issue. So, and the other one I didn't work on because I want to get through the heel on one and then I'll pick up the other one. So there's that. Same thing with my London sock, only this one I want to get up the cuff. And I didn't put a progress marker in. I thought I did last week. These are my London socks. This was a pattern by Knitting Expat, and the yarn is by Yarnaceous. And I should show you the pattern. I like the pattern. It is so pretty. So yes, this is London. These are the London socks. And like I said, once I get to where the ribbon goes, yeah, then I'm going to do the next sock. Because, oh no, I'm sorry. This is the next sock. I can't get the other one. It's on my table back there. Yeah, the other one is all the way up to the ribbing. This is the second sock. I was thinking, I'm farther than that. And I think the other one does have a progress marker on it. So I will move it over to this one. I know I didn't work as much as I was thinking on these last week because I have been working on that baby chalice blanket. Look at this blanket. Isn't that gorgeous? I am on the last repeat of colors, and that I am going to have to block it because it is not nearly wide enough. Next time I make this, and I will make it again because this is a fun blanket to make. I'm going to make it even wider. But isn't that gorgeous? When I block it, it will, it's going to turn out to be something like that. So it won't be a swaddling blanket, but it'll be a blanket that they can wear or put over them. That's what I'm thinking anyways. That's my London directions. I wanted to tell you what she writes a little thing about each one of her cities. Where did she put it? Oh, come on. She lived in London. She might live in London now. I know she lives in England. Ah, nope, it's not. Okay. Did she not write anything for London? I'm not finding it. Oh, that makes me sad. Because I wanted to read it to you guys. I didn't read it for my last socks that I made, and I wanted to. Darn. Okay, well, yeah, that also was a separate file. So I'm sorry about that. I was going to. So that's what's on my needle. What did I finish? 2 Advent socks. Tobias will love this one. It's orange. And they will both like this one because Tobias likes green and Genevieve loves pink. So, there we go. I got 2 more done. If I can keep doing 2 a week, I'm going to get done with those, no problem. And then I can get Molly's worked on, although I don't know if I'm going to get any knitting on them done today. After I get done with processing this video, I've got my health coach calling me, and then I've got Bible study online to do. So, yeah. Okay, it's chatty time. I do not have any more questions, guys. I need more questions. I've answered them all. If you have questions for me, just put them underneath the show notes, because I love answering your questions. I love doing it, a week at a time. I did want to tell you, so I told you last week how I'm a history geek and how I really loved watching that time capsule being open. And even though I came into it part way through, I had to go back to the beginning and watch all of it. Well, somebody I can't think which one they suggested, I already watch it. Well, I wanted to tell you, I watch History Chicks. I watch Ridiculous History, or not watch, listen to Ridiculous History. World History on the BBC. They go back and they give you what happened on this date in history. There's another one that 2 women do, and I can't think of it now. But I love all those, and I love listening to them. Now, one of them just does women in history. Might be History Chicks. I can't remember. I should say I just listened to him this morning, whoever it was. And, boy, that's horrible. Anyways, no, sometimes I'll go through and I'll listen, I'll just find another podcast with history in it. But then I have to go through and delete because there's more history ones out there than I have time to. Oh, I also listen to the British History podcast. I've listened to that since he first started it, and he started with the Ice Age with British history. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I like him a lot. He's come quite a ways. But then I wanted to let you know I do watch crafty podcasts. I watch Roro and Kate, and I watch the Knitting Expat. Those are the 2 I watch the most. I have a couple that, if they come up, I will watch them. But a few of them have stopped. I think they've stopped producing because it's been like 4 months for one of them, and I don't want to say who they are, just in case they come back. Because I'd hate to have anybody unsubscribe and then have them come back. But yeah, some of them it's been a little while, and it's, makes me a little sad. I'm still here. Can't get rid of me that easily. So, I told you I'd talk with you a little bit. Now, I had a doctor's appointment. I met with my oncologist. I have to do that every six months. Then I have to meet with my surgeon every 6 months. But they try to alternate it. 6 months or 3 months? I don't remember. However it is. Well, today I was meeting with a nurse practitioner, and I have a little issue, and I wanted to bring it up to her attention. So she called the oncologist in, and now I have to have an ultrasound and probably a mammogram, because they won't want to do the ultrasound until they do another mammogram. So then I meet with them again in 3 weeks. So, it may be nothing. It's probably nothing. But, after going through breast cancer last year, better to be safe than sorry. That's the way I feel. And they felt the same way. It's probably nothing. Check it out. I said, yeah, my insurance probably isn't going to like it, though. My insurance is like that sometimes. Anyways, so what's been going on with you guys this week? Have you had any adventures? Have you seen any of your families or grandkids or kids? How are your pets? I'm just looking over at Ginger. Yeah, I've talked with my grandkids. So is my husband. He's called Grandy. Got to talk with my granddaughter a little bit. Um, let's see, what else have I done this week? Taking the puppy on lots of walks. Can't think what else. I've learned how to start a fire in our fire insert, and I burnt my thumb, and I had a Band-Aid on it, and I burnt the Band-Aid. You would think I wouldn't go back and touch the same piece of metal, but I did. I think it was probably the very same place. I think it just tries to hide from me until it sees my thumb come up there. But yeah, we have a wonderful fireplace insert, and we can load it up with wood at night. And now my husband does get up and checks it once or twice. I wouldn't, because they started me on a new medication for migraines, and it makes me so that I don't even want to wake up in the morning. But he gets up once or twice at night and checks it just to make sure, and if he needs to put wood in, he does. But honestly, it keeps this house nice and toasty warm. Ah, wish we'd used it last year. We would have saved ourselves a lot. This is an electric house, all electric house, so we would have saved ourselves a lot of electricity. So so far, well, actually, it is cold outside. I was going to say, actually, it doesn't feel that bad outside, but no, it's just sunny outside. But you step out there, it is cold. Puppy and I could tell you, we were just out in it. But then you step in the house and it's like, oh, so nice. So anyways, I think that's about it, guys. Sorry, I've been drinking so much tea during this. Um, I think I'm going to end this now. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. And I hope you have a wonderful next week. I hope all of your craftiness goes well, and I hope you don't make any mistakes. But if you do, I hope they're very little ones that are easy to fix. Love you all. Big, big hugs. Please take care. And God bless. See you next week. Bye-bye. What are you playing, Tobias?
The bedtime song.
All right. Good job. Okay, now I'll go to sleep.